Hey there, Saber fans. Shamim here. It is thin neck time once again, and today we're going to be looking at the Korbanth LS6 for real this time, and not just doing a fun little joke review. Flappy Bird, Flappy Bird. So I thought that was freaking hilarious, and even now it's cracking me up weeks later. And judging by the comments, many of you also enjoyed it, so I'm glad that you found that amusing. But let's get down to business to defeat the Huns and take a look at the LS6, designed by Jeff Parks, distributed by Korbanth.com, by CustomSaberShop.com, and a couple other distributors. Those are the two big ones. So let's talk about what we like and what we don't like. Like most of the other recent runs that Korbanth has distributed, it comes with a variety, of interchangeable parts that allow you to make different versions of the Luke Skywalker lightsaber. This is, of course, based off of Luke's design from Star Wars Episode 6. So it comes with parts to make a hero version, where it has the no Graflex clamp. It's a separate control box with the red and green arrows, the black little greeblies. You've got a solid brass neck up, or a copper neck up here. You've got a little emitter nipple. And then it also comes with parts to make a V2, where you've got the slotted thin neck here. You've got a Graflex clamp. You've got a longer clamp lever, no red and green arrows. Also comes with the cone, the knurled cone here that goes in the booster section. And as you saw in my Flappy Bird video, it also is a reveal. So there's like 3 different places where it can reveal. The grenade section moves up if you're doing if you don't have the clamp on and you're doing the hero version. The undersides open up like gull wing. So this is also referred to as the LS6 gull wing saber, is how it's known because of the Flappy Bird. And then it also, the booster section unscrews and comes off. Or not unscrews, but there's a little slot. So it turns and then you can reveal. So you got a top reveal, a middle reveal, and a bottom reveal. There's a lot of reveal going on. This LS6 is basically, anyway. Gonna make some kind of lewd joke about the LS6 is so naked it's, revealing itself. Anyway, I am not the biggest fan of crystal reveals, so what I did was I bolted everything shut. And I also decided to assemble it in a V3 configuration, a shared stunt configuration. So what I did was I shaved off the emitter comes with the ridging that you see on Obi-Wan's lightsaber and that you also see in Luke's lightsaber in The Last Jedi. So it has the the balance pipe detailing up at the emitter. So I machined all that off to reveal sort of a flat face. This is a custom brass blade plug up here. Then I opted with the notched neck here. So this section up here is sort of V3. Then I replaced the longer lever, the V2 lever, with a shorter standard lever. We opted with a brass and dark PCB circuit card here with tactile switch activation on the top. And then there is just a couple screw holes here and there, again, for V3 accuracy. I will probably be replacing this D-ring with or this tri-ring with an actual D-ring to make it a bit more V3 friendly. But as I said, none of the reveal functions work on this particular build that I did, because I don't like reveal functions. Plus, now that it's all bolted together and Loctited together, it's a bit more durable for dueling. The emitter still only accepts a 1-inch thin-walled blade, so you're not going to go guerrilla-style dueling on with this lightsaber. But it will be good for about light sparring, and that would not be recommended if you had any of the reveal functions available, because the Flappy Bird gull wing doors flap open very, very easily. The control box top is also held together with magnets, and that flies off easily. And then these twist reveal sections that twist and then come undone. You don't want to be messing with any of that while you're dueling, just in my personal opinion. Internally, it's running a Nano Biscotti V4 soundboard. I opted just for a simple install. It's a green-white Tri-Cree XPE2 LED 28mm SM high bass speaker. Then you've got 18650 lithium-ion battery, and as I said, the tactile switch is underneath the circuit card. So let's go ahead and get this fired up. Listen to some of the sound fonts. Next sound font.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will.
Oh, that scene always makes me cry. It's one of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars is when Luke starts slipping to the dark side. Goes on a rampage trying to attack his father after he threatened his sister. And the last sound font.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
He throws his lightsaber away and has embraced the rank of Jedi. Oh. God, I love Return of the Jedi so much. By far my personal favorite Star Wars movie. So I used the so this is a kit that comes from the Custom Saber Shop. They've machined a blade holder here that accepts oops, that's the wrong hole. Ha ha ha. They've machined an adapter here for a blade holder that takes a 1-inch thin-walled blade. You've got a little low-profile blade plug here. And there's your green, white LED. So the blade sits into that little slot that you've got here. That goes in like that. Then you tighten your blade retention screw. There are 2 holes, one on either side for screws, but for best retention, it's better to only tighten one of them. So that's what I do. And then you throw the emitter back on, screw that down, and you got your blade. Green, white. White comes on for flash on clash. Great scene. Great scene. Oh, y'all have watched some of my other Rudy Pando Roman Props V3 videos. You know how much I love that scene. So yeah, it's not the most accurate Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi lightsaber on the market. This section up here, which helps with the grenade reveal, this black bar is at least twice as big as it should be from the actual prop. And some of the other details are a little off. But it is an affordable price, and for those who may want just a shelf queen with the reveal, or who really want to deck it out and go like with, 1 or 2 or even 3 crystal reveals, this provides an option for those who want a really nice static display piece. But yeah. Let's see, what else is there to... So, clearly there's no flappy function now because you've put the clamp on and that locks the flappy doors down. But yeah. Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi. Assembled in V3 configuration with a bit of custom machining. I also did a lot of custom machining down internally in the booster and the pommel section to be able to accept a 28mm bass speaker. Because as it is, it's a 7/8 inch internal diameter throughout the whole hilt. Which means if you want something larger than a 20mm speaker, you're going to need to do some custom machining. So that's what I did. This saber will be up for sale at my vendor table at TSL 3, coming up in just a week at Las Vegas. So hope to see many of you there. We'll have this saber and a lot of other sabers for sale. But yeah, LS6, designed by Parks, distributed by Korbanth Custom Saber Shop. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.